And welcome back. In a few weeks, legendary journalist Jane Pauley is visiting Dayton. She'll be talking about her personal struggle with bipolar disorder. Helen Jones-Kelly is the chair for the event and is here to tell us how the visit will help local patients. Helen, thanks so much for joining us. You guys have done this for a few years now, and it's always, have you found that it's always a success?
It is always a success. People are looking for information about mental health and addiction, so this is a chance to help the community become more informed.
I guess Jane Pauley's proof that it can happen to anybody, and that's maybe one of the biggest misconceptions out there, isn't it?
It really is. People don't understand that at least 1 in 8 people within our community, within the national community, is suffering with some element of mental illness or substance addiction.
What will Jane be speaking about specifically?
She'll talk about her journey. She'll have a chance to share with this community what her struggle was, how it was identified initially, and how she had to take on quite a struggle, a challenge, if you will, to overcome it. And she's going to be very, very candid about that.
Yeah, and she's written a book about this, and she's had a long, years-long battle against depression. And does it come in waves? Is that, or is it different for everybody?
It's different for everybody, and so identifying it sometimes is a little different for each person. But she was able to identify her illness after friends began to talk to her about things that were going on, changes. And that's what usually happens. Friends, caregivers notice a change, and they can help us begin to talk about it.
Well, the Symposium is a great resource. You guys have all kinds of educational resources there, as well as help for people if they need it. But addressing bipolar condition, depression, and many other things, you call it actually brain science is how you've labeled it. What do you mean by that?
That's precisely what it is. In fact, the foundation changed its name last year from the Mental Health Foundation to the Greater Dayton Brain Health Foundation, because this is all about brain health. And we need to talk about it in the same way we talk about physical conditions.
What can people expect at the symposium? May 13th, Wednesday, right?
Wednesday, May 13th at Sinclair. What they can expect are people who are sharing their stories, as well as getting good information about how to observe, and as well as how to react or respond to people who may be in need. And there'll be a chance just to have some fun around these issues, just to get a better understanding.
Really helpful, and Jane Pauley's talk is later that day as well. May 13th, Sinclair Community College. You can register now for tickets online. It's a very resourceful and very useful thing that you do, the symposium, to help people. So Helen, thanks so much for coming in. And we'll have more information on our website, fox45now.com. Thanks again, and good work as always.
Thanks.
All right.